Hey there, Two-Man Toolman back at you. I recently got these pliers from Workpro. They did send these to me and asked me to do a review, and they're not telling me what to say or anything like that. We'll always give you my honest opinion as usual. So I wanted to do kind of a comparison between the three pairs you see here, which are the Workpros, and then you got the Knipex, and then you got the Kobalt. Now I have them kind of set up in terms of size. You can see the Kobalt is the biggest size, and then you go down to the Knipex, and the Workpro is the smallest pair. When I was checking these out, the Workpro, they're listed as 4 inches, but they were exactly 4 1/8 inches long. And then the Knipex were 4 7/8 inches long. They're listed as 5-inch pliers. So those aren't too bad, and easily fits in your pocket with those two. And then you have the Kobalt, and the Kobalt was 5 1/8 inches long. So just a little bit longer than the Knipex, but you can see the handles are thicker on the Kobalt versus the Knipex and the Workpro. The only other major difference is the Workpro has a little loop. I guess you could put a lanyard, or if you have some sort of clip you want to put those on, put a key ring on them and then snap it on a key ring holder or something like that, you could do that as well. And at the time of the video, these pliers, the Workpros, are $15.99 a pair, which is about decent for a pair of pliers. And then the next up would be when I bought these last year, I actually got these two. I got these are like the wrench pliers. So I got these around Christmas time last year, and these were $15.99, basically 16 bucks for the 2 pair. Now this year in 2025, Lowe's does have these same pairs, and they also have a pair of like a twin grip pliers, and I'll show you what I mean. These are the Knipex brand twin grips, but you can see what I mean. They have they're like straight pliers. These are the twin grips. 8201-200 is the number on these, but these have at the very end have a little groove where you can put, get it on a screw and then turn like that. And they also have kind of a weird jaw deal. But the Kobalt brand is actually having, right now, they have a pair. They have a pair of these, a pair of the slip joint pliers, a pair of the wrench pliers, and then their version of the Knipex twin grip is, and all 3 of those are $24 and some change, so it's not bad. That's this year at Lowe's in 2025. But as far as these 3 pairs of pliers, they're all pretty much kind of made the same way. They all have the buttons that you push in to move the stuff down and make bigger. And then the Workpro pliers open up about 1.25 inches. So they can open up about 1.25 inches. The Knipex open up right about 1 inch. So you actually have a little bit more opening with these. And then the Kobalt pliers open up about 1 1/8 inches. So out of all 3 of these, the Workpros actually open up the furthest, which is surprising. You're
doing it wrong.
Actually, the Workpros, I measured them wrong. The Workpros open up about 3/4 of an inch. So when you have them like I did all 3 of these the same way, you have them opened up all at the very end where both of the handles are touching each other. So the Workpro opens up about 3/4 of an inch.
Wait, what?
Yeah, as far as openings go, the Kobalt open the furthest, then the Knipex open a little less than that, and then the Workpro opens up 3/4 of an inch. So kind of give you an idea of what you can use those on. Typically when you have these pliers, if you have anything bigger than about 3/4 of an inch, you probably need a bigger pair of pliers. So just kind of throwing that out there. I mainly use these. I like to carry these at my job as a maintenance technician at a pharmaceutical plant, and I'm on my feet all the time, so I try to carry a lot of stuff with me versus having to go back across to a building that's 86,000 square feet. So it's a pretty big place. I just wanted to share this with you. Again, at the time of this video, the Kobalt are running $24, but you get 3 pairs. And then the Knipex they're actually a little cheaper right now. They're $33.93. When I bought them, they were about $36. So they've actually came down about $3. So that's not too bad here. And so they're their most expensive. You have the Workpro, which are $15.99 right now on Amazon, and so they're the smallest. I do like the fact that they have the little lanyard hole there as well. They fit in your pocket a little better than these other two. So kind of give you a rundown on all 3 of these.
Gotta get me one of those.
If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the description. I'd like to see what you think of these, which ones you carry. In terms of value, I think the Kobalt is probably the best value, especially since they have 3 pairs, which is their version, like I said, with their version of the twin turn grips. So you get 3 pairs for $24. You get 1 pair for $33 and 1 pair for $15.99. So in terms of value, your Kobalt is the best value. Their handles are a little thicker, a little more insulated too. So if having a grip on there is your thing, I would go with the Kobalts. And then a lot of people carry these these Knipex because they're really easy to stow in your pocket. Or what I was doing is I have a lot of times when I'm just out and about, I'll have my Gerber multi-tool here, and I have a sheath that comes with that. And then I took out originally this sheath had like a bit holder with a bunch of bits. I just took that out and put the pliers in there, and then that fits on my belt. It's a little heavy, but that's how I kind of carry them normally, and to like to have a little extra. And of course the multi-tool has a pair of kind of needle nose pliers, so if I need 2 pairs of pliers to get something small off, that usually works pretty good. And I can actually fit maybe a little screwdriver or something down in there as well. A lot of times I'll carry this with a Milwaukee Fastback and stuff like that, and you can even clip the Milwaukee Fastback on the side of here and go to town like that. So anyway, I hope this helps you. If you're on the fence on what to get as far as these 3 pairs of pliers, I think so you kind of have to pick for yourself. But I think these are all just, really good pliers. I personally try to keep from taking the most expensive one to work, and because I have a habit of losing them. This is like my 3rd pair. Really do like these. I'll probably always have a pair of these around somewhere. And I actually do have the wrench pliers as well. I think they're in my truck, but I had to buy those as well. So those two together with the wrench pliers was about $70 because they're about $36 a piece. So about $72 or something like that for both. I mean, you can get 3 pairs of the Kobalt for $24. Not too bad of a deal.
Very shagadelic, baby. Yeah!
Pretty nice little set of pliers. Not bad for $15.99. Again, if you're getting good value out of my channel, I appreciate it if you go down there to the like and subscribe button. Hit the bell icon. You get notified when I post a new video or go live. And this is Tim Air. I'm back at you.
I'll be back.